Last week, pro-life advocates celebrated the overturning of Roe v. Wade at the Supreme Court. However, the march to end abortion in Texas is facing a fury of pro-choice legal action. Texas is one of the many states with a trigger law, criminalizing abortion as soon as the Supreme Court gave the go-ahead. However, Attorney General Ken Paxton has received a temporary order preventing him from prosecuting providers in Houston before the law's 30-day timer runs out. The Texas Supreme Court on Friday overruled that order for civil prosecutions, not criminal. Another challenge? Prosecutorial discretion. 5 district attorneys in Texas signed a letter saying they won't enforce abortion bans in the jurisdiction.
We're just behind. The legislature's behind in addressing this. If you're going to put a criminal statute in place, you need to start addressing what the DA's, their power, and putting some type of check.
The Denton City Council voted recently to deprioritize arrests over abortions.
Let's also be clear that this resolution doesn't make abortion legal in Denton. UNT Police, Denton County Sheriff's Department, and the Texas Rangers all share jurisdiction with the Denton Police within the city limits.
It's a fight Democrats are itching to have. From the pro-choice base to the president.
We have to codify Roe v. Wade in the law, and the way to do that is to make sure the Congress votes to do that. And if the filibuster gets in the way, it's like voting rights. It should be, we provide an exception for this.
To figures like former state senator Wendy Davis, who encouraged local Democrats to embrace more political dogfights if it means restoring reproductive liberties.
It's a hard truth to recognize that in some ways we weren't the fighters that we needed to be.
Davis has a lawsuit of her own. Filed before the Supreme Court decision in Dobbs v. Jackson's Women's Health Organization, she maintains that Senate Bill 8's civil enforcement mechanism still raises novel questions that should be fought in court.
The fact that we've allowed a vigilante system that encourages the reporting of other people is a system that is completely not in keeping with who we are as a civil society.
Her legal opponent, Jonathan Mitchell, declined to comment, but in legal filings called abortion funds criminal organizations.
SB 8, it allows anyone from anywhere in the state or the country, indeed, to sue you in any of Texas's 254 counties. The key is the prohibited conduct has to be in Texas, but what we saw is people in New York or Illinois suing people in Texas.
I asked what would happen if this case made it to the Supreme Court.
And I believe that if the court were following history and statutory precedent, we would win. As we know from Friday's decision from the U.S. Supreme Court, we can't necessarily rely on that, but we also can't fail to try.
The defendants in the Davis suit have until July 12th to respond in court. Until then, the fight within and between the states on abortion may cause turmoil for years to come.